Heart has always been with Hillary Clinton, but my head had me in a neutral corner. But after extensive discussions with my wife Emily, who is here with me today, our children and grandchildren, and other constituents and friends here in South Carolina and across the country, I have decided to terminate my neutrality and get engaged. This is my 24th year in Congress. I had the opportunity to work up close and personal with Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. My experiences with both have been pleasant and enjoyable. But in spite of how it may sound sometimes, campaigns are and should be about the future. And I believe that the future of the Democratic Party and the United States of America will be best served with the experiences and know-how of Hillary Clinton as our 45th president. For the last 4 or 5 election cycles, I campaigned a lot in Nevada. I have quite a few friends there, some of whom urged me to come forward now, expressing that it may help them in Nevada. I certainly hope so.
Congressman, several of your colleagues in Congress, including those in the Congressional Black Caucus, G.K. Butterfield and Elijah Cummings, have framed the Senate Republicans' opposition to President Obama nominating someone to replace Antonin Scalia in racial terms. Do you see it that way?
In racial terms?
Mm-hmm.
I have not heard what they've had to say, but I'd frame it in constitutional terms. I think the Constitution is very clear on this subject, and those people who seem to be revisionists of history seem to forget, but I haven't, that Justice Kennedy was approved in the last year of a president's administration. And so if the president were not to move forward now, if we do not do what is necessary, what we're talking about is leaving the Supreme Court under-personed, to be politically correct, for 18 months. You're talking about 12 months left, basically, in the president's term, 11 to be exact. And then you start a process with the next president that will last from 6 to 8 months. So you're talking about September in next year before we get a Supreme Court justice. And so I think he would be derelict as President of the United States were he not to put forward a name. And I think the Senate would be derelict if they would not give that person a vote.
Great.